What is going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about Kurv ETFs and the best performing funds year to date. So diving into the spreadsheet here, I have calculated this data. It's also available online as well. However, what we want to look at really is the price return and then pretty much the total return, right? So the price return plus any distributions that have been paid out year to date. So looking at the funds, NFLP looks to be the best performing fund year to date, up 13.47%. The underline of Netflix is doing very well year to date. Let's look to see. I think it's NFLX. Yeah, so just the underline itself is up 19.38%. We can see that there. So NFLP is lagging behind there a little bit. But, this is an income fund, right? So you invest into these high income ETFs for monthly income. So do with that as you will. We want to look at this. So AMZP and MSFY, they just paid this past week. So the ones that are coming up this next week are going to be, let's just double check this right here. So all ETFs. There should be here it is. So if we want to go look at this schedule, so AMZP, AMZP, bear with me here. Sorry about that. Zoom back out. Okay, so AMZP and MSFY just paid on week 2, right? So you can see that right here. We zoom in a little bit. We can see that, gosh, I'm struggling here. AMZP and MSFY, they just paid this past week. So this upcoming week are going to be Apple and, their Google equivalent GOOP. So that's week 3. And then the last week is going to be NFLP and KQQQ there. So just understand that. Coming back to the spreadsheet over here. So what we just talked about. So Apple and GOOP, they are, let's just add a column here. So this is going to be week 2, week 2. Microsoft is, actually these are week 3. Week 3, Microsoft and Amazon is week 2. TSLP is week 1, 4, and 4. Okay. So we're just going to keep track of that data. So those are the weeks that these funds are paid. So they implemented that new schedule just, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, so upcoming this week, we're in week 3 of the month. So Google and Apple, they're going to be paying. So they've only paid one distribution so far year to date. Google paid 45 cents and Apple paid 30 cents there. So I imagine they'll probably try to pay out that, close to that same amount. Google does appear to be, yielding a little bit higher than Apple so far, but it is not performing as well. So looking back at the second best performing fund year to date is actually KQQQ. So you guys can barely see that there. Let me pull it over. They're up 3.21%. Third place is Amazon, 3.16%. And then after that, it's Apple in the red, MSFY in the red. So actually, Tesla's doing a little bit better than MSFY. Tesla's at negative 2.59%. MSFY is down 2.63%. And Google is their worst performing fund year to date at down 2.7% there. So pretty interesting. This is just a quick little update on some of their best and some of their worst performing funds year to date. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you an investor in any of these funds? Are you, obviously NFLP so far is leading the way. Last year they had a pretty solid year as well. It'll be interesting to see which of these funds perform the best. I know Tesla's been getting smacked. They did rally back a little bit, but it'll be interesting to see which funds continue to perform and which funds continue to underperform in this upcoming year. So definitely go check out Kurv Investments on X. They post a lot of good updates on that page. They obviously every single week on Tuesday, they will be announcing their declaration distribution payment for each of their funds. So this upcoming Tuesday, with the holiday, that may get pushed out one day. If we go look at their website here, I'm not sure if they have. Yeah, so this upcoming week is the week of the 18th. So it looks like they're still going to try to declare Tuesday. So you can see right here, this is specifically the one we're looking at this week. Even though the market is not open tomorrow on the 17th, sometimes these funds will push it a day out, but it appears that Kurv is not doing that this week. They will be declaring on Tuesday. We'll be going on ex-dividend date on Thursday, and then they will be paying on Thursday. I apologize. They're declaring on Tuesday. Ex-dividend date is Wednesday, and their payment date is on Thursday. So it's a day off of Yield Max. Still trying to get used to that schedule, but pretty cool there. They did not follow Yield Max's schedule exactly. They kind of put their own twist on it, so they pay every Thursday compared to Yield Max that pays every Friday. So that is that. Stay tuned for the announcement coming up on Tuesday from Kurv ETFs for their Google and Apple funds. They are week 3, and those are the 2 ETFs that will be paying distributions this week. Cheers.